Question, yes, hi. We are doing 4.2a today. I combined 4.1 into one day yesterday. So we are solving systems of equations by substitution. So yes, let's talk about recap of yesterday. Yesterday you had two lines and the two lines intersected and they hit at one point. You should listen because you were absent yesterday. The lines hit at one point. That one point is called the solution. But I don't think that I really feel like graphing every single day and every time I have equations. So there's alternate methods. The method we're going to learn today is substitution. So before we get into that, let's do our warm-ups because I want to make sure you have not forgotten these things. Absolute value. I need to solve, but it's absolute value. So what should I begin with? No. Not yet. We make 2 in just a second. What do I do first? Because I need to isolate the absolute value sign. So I have the absolute value of x minus 5 equals 7. Now I make 2. But what do they say? What do these two things say? What's one side say? What's the other? So I'm going to have the same on the left, and I'm going to have the negative on the right. The same is going to be x minus 5 equals 7. The negative is going to be x minus 5 equals negative 7. Okay? So, now I just solve for x. Easy. Add 5. So x equals 12 and x equals negative 2. And let's just find the slope. What is the slope? Let's just practice finding the slope. Go ahead and do that one on your own. Someone tell me what you got. Oh, sorry. 7 minus negative 6 over 5 minus negative 2. Yeah? 13 over 7. Okay. Easy. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of intro to substitution. I can tell you with substitution, I'll give you like a replacement value. I'm going to say let x equal star. And then I'm going to say find 5x plus 9x. So if x equals a star, I want you to substitute in that star. If I substitute in that star, I'm going to get 5 star plus 9 star. Yeah? So I'm just substituting something in. Now I'm going to say x is going to be star plus 17. And then I'll go find, we'll do the same thing, 5x plus 9x. So 5x plus 9x is going to be 5, and what do I put instead of the x? Star plus 17. Plus 9x. But instead of x, I'm going to put star plus 17. And then I'd have to distribute and, So this is a new concept that we don't really do a lot, but it's called substitution. I'm replacing one value with another value. Okay. So here's how it works with equations. The only way that I can have a substitution is, so I must have x equals or y equals alone for substitution. Because something has to be like, the value of x is x equals. The value of y is y equals. Okay. So start with an equation that already has a variable by itself. Which of those is the variable by itself? I have two equations here. Which one is the variable by itself? Y equals. Yep. So the value of y is 6x plus 7. I am going to put 6x plus 7 right there in for that y after the 8. Substitute this 6x plus 7 because I know what y is worth. Y is 6x plus 7. So I'm going to substitute it into the other equation. Here's my other equation. 3x minus 8y. So instead of y, I'm going to put 6x plus 7. 3x minus 8y equals 4. Okay. So let's distribute. And now there's no y in my equation at all. All I have are x's. 6 times 8 is, what's 6 times 8? 48. And then negative 8 times a positive 7. Negative 56. So my like terms are 3 and negative 48. They're on the same side, so I'm just going to put them straight together. Negative 45x minus 56 equals 4. So now I'm going to solve for x. Step 2, solving for x, right? Add 56 to both sides. Negative 45x equals 60. And awesome. What do I do? Divide by negative 45. So I need to simplify that fraction. Thank you, sirs. And 15 goes into both of those. What's my simplified fraction? What over what? 4/3. Now, eventually my goal is to have an ordered pair solution. So, yeah, it's 4/3, but if I were to ever graph it, it would be negative 1 and 1/3. You know, if I were to graph it, change it to a mixed number. So I have half of my solution done. I have my x value, but I don't have my y value yet. This work, plugging in 6x plus 7, solving for x, is how I found x. Let's look at step 3 on my paper. Substitute x in one of the equations to solve for y. Which equation from up here, up above, original OG equation, do you want me to plug the negative 4/3 in? Which one looks like it would be good with a 3? Because I've got a 3 in the denominator, you know? The what? You guys have to pick. Where should I plug in my negative 4/3? The top equation or the bottom equation? Top equation. Sure. Y equals 6 times negative 4/3 plus 7. Negative 24 over 3 plus 7. Negative 8 plus 7. Y equals, what does Y equal? No one's really told me. Have you? Oh, sorry. Negative 8 plus 7.
What? -1.
Thank you. So that's my Y value. X is negative 4/3 or 1 1/3. Y is negative 1. Okay. Check my solution. Checking my solution means that I need to plug X and Y back in. This is what we did for homework last night. I'm only going to do this on one example in notes because it's so time consuming, right? Two equations. Y equals 6x plus 7. 3x minus 8y equals 4. Negative 1 is y equals 6 times negative 4/3 plus 7. Negative 24 over 3 plus 7. Gosh, I feel like I've done this math problem before. Yeah. Negative 1 equals negative 1. That's good. Yes. So far, so good. I like it. And now 3x minus 8y. 3 times, and you know, negative 4/3 is a lot easier to plug in than 1 1/3. Anyways, negative 4 plus 8 equals 4. Perhaps it does. Yes, no. 4 equals 4. Yes. I know, and I could get 100% on a test if I use this method. You plug that ordered pair back in, and you see if it works. Does the left side equal the right side? Yes or no? So this is great because I checked. I got the right answer for my solution. Yeah. Can I go now? Someone said don't flip. So. Oh, do. Oh. Sorry. Okay. So, by the way, don't work too far ahead of me because I'm skipping around. X equals y plus 6. I know the value of x this time. It's y plus 6. So I'm going to put this y plus 6 right here in for x this time. So, start with the equation that has the variable by itself. Yep. Remember, here's my end goal. What am I trying to do? Get an ordered pair answer. If x is y plus 6, I'm going to put y plus 6 in for x. X plus y. Get it? This is x plus y equals 10. And then I keep going. I have like terms, y and y. So, 2y plus 6 equals 10, yes? 2y equals 4. Now, I decide, substitute y in one of the equations. Which equation do you want to put the 2 in? The top or the bottom? Where should the 2 go? It's whatever looks easiest to you guys. It doesn't matter. Top is easiest. X equals y. Oh, y is 2 plus 6. It does. X equals 8.
Wait. Oh, I thought it was.
Okay, are you done? So, I'm finished with that. I'm not going to check this time, but just so you know, you can to verify and get 100% on any test or quiz. Tomorrow, our quiz is going to have 2 graphing problems and 2 substitution, and that's it. So 4 questions, super easy. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of 4.2b. Okay. What is the solution of the system of equations? You need to plug in 5x minus 4 in for y. I'm doing B. This was on 4.2b, number B. So I'm going to have the top equation, 5x minus, since it's a binomial, I'm going to put it in parentheses. And then you distribute. So, ooh, hey, something's going wrong. What's wrong? What's happening? The x cancels out. The x cancels, but numbers still appear. Like there's still numbers in my math equation. This is no solution. How can I solve a math problem when the x value disappears?
Make it 0.
No, I can't make it 0. It just, you don't solve it. It's no solution. I know.
Don't give me that look.
Okay. So let's now go to this word problem. A vacation. A vacation resort offers surfing lessons. Actually, someone else read it out loud. Volunteer. Go ahead.
A vacation resort offers surfing lessons in Paris. When a person takes a surfing lesson and goes parasailing, she will pay a total of $175. On Friday, the resort cost a total of $3,101 for activities. How much does each activity cost?
Okay, so thank you. So I'm going to do S for surfing, P for parasailing. I don't really want to do X and Y because I want to keep it organized when I get my answer. What's what? Now, if one person does both activities, I'm going to pay $175. So that means that if I surf and I parasail, that cost will be $175. I'm going to set that up as an equation. S plus P is 175. That would be just one person doing it. Surfing once and parasailing once. Now this picture is there for a reason. 16 people go parasailing. 20 people take surf lessons. On Friday, the resort collects a total of $3,101. So this information we're going to use with the Because a lot of people have to go do activities for them to make $3,000. So this goes with the word problem. 20 people surf, 16 parasail. I'm going to put 20 in front of S. Here's my second equation. 20S, 16 people parasail, 16P, and they made $3,101. Dollars.
That's cash.
Yes. So, we just learned about substitution, and I just said that there needs to be a variable alone. And S is not alone, and P is not alone. So make it alone. Look at you guys, problem solving 101. The easiest thing to do is to probably just get S alone. So I'm going to subtract P. S equals 175 take away P. So now I know the value of S, 175 take away P. I'm going to plug in this 175 minus P into the S. So you're not going to write S anymore. I'm going to put 20 instead of S. I'm going to put 175 minus P. So 20S plus 16P equals $3,101. So go ahead. Well, I will do it for you. 175 times 20 is 3,500 minus 20P plus 16P. So now I'm just isolating my P. I want to parasailing alone. What are we finding? How much does each cost? Okay, I'm gonna get a cost. Here are my like terms. I can put those together. 3,500 minus 4P equals 3,101. Subtract what? Subtract what?
3,500.
Subtract the 3,500. I'm going to get a negative number. I think it's 399. Negative 4P equals negative 399.
Almost 400.
Divide by negative 4. So on problems like this, I would, let you use calculators and look at how ridiculous the price is. $99.75. It's $100, right? So parasailing cost $99 to go on one parasailing adventure. So it'd be like an hour or an hour and a half.
That's fun.
Well, you got to make sure you cover the cost of like the gasoline for the boat. Someone's got to drive the boat. He's an employee. You have to pay for him. So you just pay for the docking fee. It's a lot, and I'm sure it's so fun. I've never done it.
It's fun. It's really fun. I mean, yeah.
Now, how do I know, you guys? How do I know how much surfing costs? Subtract from what?
3,101.
No, conflicting points of view.
Plug it in the plug 99.
Plug 99 in for
Just subtract.
subtract what?
The 175 like
175, because this one lady, she did both activities and she paid only 175. So if we know that 99 of it is the parasailing portion,
So the cost is $25.
so 175 minus 99.75. Surfing costs $75.25. Things are always in alphabetical order. If you were trying to be super like mathematically correct, it would be S, comma P. I think the closest place that you guys can go is like Newport Beach. You can do this stuff, or I guess Long Beach or Huntington. Yeah, just go to Miami, you guys, in Paris. Or you could drive to, Newport Beach.
Or you go to like Arizona and do it.
Okay, you can go to Colorado and do it.
Oh my god, that'd be so fun.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna stop the recording because yeah.